as is, which means it's a part of your identity, which means that you will then get a reflection in your life of that way of being, not that way of acting. It's two completely different things. The first part is understanding the self-image. How do you see yourself? Because subconsciously you will do anything you can to remain consistent to the image you have of who you are. But if you think and you see yourself and you have an identity that says that I can only make $50,000 a year, no matter if you try to attract something and you're focused on something more, if it's a part of your identity and you believe that you're in a box where you don't deserve more than $50,000 a year, you're taking action, thinking thoughts, and feeling emotions equal to making $50,000 a year, you will find that you stay in that reality. The key to this is becoming aware of that self-image, of the way you see yourself, what is called your identity, and then going towards that and breaking out of that identity. Back in 2017, I saw the version of me, I call it reverse engineering the future version of you. The version of you that is in your imagination. Remember, your imagination is a powerful way to connect to this future potential. You imagine this version of you. How do you think? How do you feel? How do you act? And what you do is you simply decide that you are going to take on those traits now. You are going to do what that version of you does every single day, even if it feels uncomfortable. I was working that 9-to-5 job, selling women's shoes 40 hours a week, and I decided I'm gonna make a video every single day moving forward, no matter what, until I'm a full-time YouTuber, which meant I was sometimes working 60, 70 hours a week. But guess what eventually happened? My dominant reality, the dominant vibration of my reality became me making YouTube videos. Within 6 months, I completely got rid of that job. I put in my 2 weeks. My last day was the McGregor-Mayweather fight. It was kind of cool. I went in, I worked, I made his commission job, so I was able to make money. Then at 5 o'clock, I left, went and watched the fight at a friend's house, and never had a job since then. But what I had to do was bridge into that new identity. I had to see myself that way, and then I had to act not as if. Acting as if implies that that's not who you are. I acted as is. I was being that version of me. You just kind of want things, but you don't necessarily want to do much to get it. This is where I used to be. I used to be like, oh, well, action sounds kind of low vibration. I just kind of want to think about it. For me, then I moved into the action of it. So I'm going to be this future identity. I'm going to be it now. I'm going to take action as that version of me. And I started making daily videos. I started to learn marketing. I started to learn SEO and how I get videos in front of people's eyes. The idea behind this, though, is what is my vision? The vision is important, the identity is important, and then deciding that's who you are. Some of you may need to hear the do, and then some of you may be in do and need to hear the be. Be is at the top level, being who you naturally are. At the other, when you're trying to become that future identity, it's also assuming that that future identity is in the future. So I can't enjoy the present moment right now. Instead, what you realize at a certain point is you're doing things for an end of itself. Be in the moment, be present, enjoy the process. Not because the process is gonna get you somewhere else out of frame, but so that you can come back and be like, yo, I enjoy this present moment right now. I'm not trying to escape. I'm not trying to attract something over there as if the future moment's gonna be better. I know that this present moment right now is so cool, so beautiful, and I'm being that identity. I'm being this natural part of me.